Okay. Once again, we're at it. So we're 50 days out today. Going through like song selection for my open routine, song selection for the classic routine. Weighed in yesterday, 194. So, any of you been following along? That is the lowest number I have been at in a long time, my friends. So that's good. I'm starting to notice some fat pulling from my face. The water is going to start to go away here pretty soon. I think that's the goal right now, is to bring down some of the water in the body, continue to burn any subcutaneous fat in the body. Running some pretty dope stacks here. Today we're going to do some chests and we're going to do some pump work, and I wish I had a good posing room, honestly. Listen, Pump House has a posing room, and listen, no offense, it's like one of the only places that does have one, so I am appreciative of that. But the lighting in there is just a little... I think the double mirrors make it tougher because the glare reflects off the back mirror and causes quite the glare for camera work. So, but other than that, it's cool, and I wish you can get a little bit darker, and maybe instead of the fluorescent beam lighting, if it had like hi-hat lighting in it, so you could stand like under one directly and really catch the lighting well. But beggars can't be choosies, friends. Beggars can't be choosies. It's the only one with the fucking pumping around, so you gotta make do. But anyway, I'm going to American Fitness Super Fit today because I just dropped the dog off at the groomer. I got my little boy. He's my firstborn son. He's a fucking little G. He's funny as hell, but he's like a real live teddy bear, especially if he gets his haircut. He's pretty dope. So yeah, I got to go to American Fitness because it's closer, and I got like a 2-hour window for the groomer, so that's cool. I don't want to take up too much of her time. Obviously, she's pretty great. It's Canine Clips by Jane in Appalachian, and she does a great freaking job. So anybody in the area, Vestal, Appalachian, Endicott, Endwell, Owego, even Binghamton, it's worth the drive because prices are good, they're great, and she does a great job, and she's caring, considerate, but you got to book like 3-4 months out. So what you do is you go in, you book your first appointment, and then you book your next one. And when you show up for that one, you book the next. You just book the next one right then and there, so it's not really a big deal. But anyway, she's great. Dog's there. We're going to head to the gym. We're going to get this chest done. Do a little bit of pump work. Get a good pump going. See how we look and feel. Yeah, chest day. Volume stuff. Not going super heavy. We'll touch a little bit of a higher number. We'll touch it. I'll give you that. We'll touch it. But I mostly tend to stick to machine, especially in a prep phase like this. I don't want to cause any injuries. I want to hit the muscle that I'm targeting. And in my opinion, using a machine designed for the muscle you're targeting is your best bet to avoid injury, avoid any problems. I think that's your best bet. So that's what we're going to do. I'm running around in my little beater car. I really actually love this little fucking thing. It's a little 2001 Camry. Yeah. This thing, these Toyotas, man, they run well. Everything works. It costs 24 years old, older than probably some of you watching this video. This car. But it's solid. It's sturdy. It's good to go. It gets like 30 miles to a gallon. Yeah, pretty nice. 400 miles to a tank. It cost me like $40. to fill the tank. Good shit. But anyway, we're gonna do this thing. We're gonna train hard as always. The air conditions freezing cold. I mean, it's amazing. Radio works good, speakers work good, car drives great, cruise control works, needs a wheel alignment, not a big deal. We'll get that done. Maybe some tinted windows, some rain guards. But other than that, not bad. Yeah, so enough of that. What am I running? I'm running some stuff to lose burn body fat. So I'm taking a Hydroxycut non-stim. I think I'm taking it more as like an appetite suppressant, and maybe it has some metabolism boosting capabilities. I don't know, maybe. But I'm also taking the ECCA stack, and that is, for anyone that does not know, write this down. It's a classic, tried and true, absolute fat incinerator. Ready? It's ephedrine, carnitine, caffeine, and a baby aspirin. Again, ephedrine, carnitine, caffeine, baby aspirin. What you do is you take anywhere from 17 to 25 milligrams of ephedrine. You take 2,000 milligrams of carnitine, 100 milligrams of caffeine, and the baby aspirin is about 81 milligrams. And watch what happens. Take that half an hour before you work out. Thank me later. Do that for 30 days. Do a weight before and after that motherfucker. Within days you start losing weight, just so you know. Be prepared. Be prepared to burn body fat. I'm also taking 3 milligrams of methylene blue a day. 1.5 in the morning, 1.5 later in the day. Is about a 6 to 7 hour half-life on that. Also taking vitamin D3 and K2. I can't remember how many IUs I'm taking of that. I can't remember. But I essentially doubled the recommended dose. So I'm working up to 4 milligrams of methylene blue, but I'm at 3 right now. I started at 1 a day, then I went to 2 a day. Now I'm at 3. So the next dose will be probably 4 a day, and that's probably where I'll hang out. I hear good things for 4 milligrams a day of methylene blue. I hear great things at 8 milligrams of methylene blue. Beyond that, you run, from what I'm collecting so far, beyond that, you can kind of run into some methylene blue overdosing, where I don't know if there's anything real bad from it, but I think there's nothing really good from it. Whatever. So yeah, we're gonna do that. We're doing that. We're running that. We're probably gonna run that up to about a week or 2 from the show. Still running 5 grams of caffeine a day. We're at about 200 to 250 grams of protein a day. Carbs are in at around 150. Fats are in at around 100 or less. So that's where we're at with all those things. Still taking pre-workout. Still taking iron. Still taking a multivitamin. I'm taking carnitine twice a day. At about 2,000 milligrams twice. I'm still training fasted. And I'm doing about 50 minutes of cardio now. So we've upped some things here to try to start moving the fat off the body. Water's staying the same, about a gallon a day. Do I actually hit that every day? No, I don't. I try. I might be getting close. Drinking a lot of sparkling water now. I just enjoy it. And I put them down pretty quick. I'd say in general, I'm drinking about 3 or 4 sparkling waters a day. Those are at about 20 ounces per. So it's anywhere from 60 to 80 ounces of water from that. And I'm definitely drinking about another 40 straight water. So I'm probably at the gallon, honestly. Probably am. I probably am. So one thing I need to tell you, there's always going to be people that think you're doing something to one-up them, or there's always going to be people that are thinking you're doing something for reasons that they come up on their own, in their own mind. Whether it's to be a good worker, a good man, a good woman, a good person, and they think you're only doing it for the benefit of that. Don't let those individuals control your moods. Don't let them control your flow state, man. Don't let them control your vibe. Those types of people are just miserable people that are very self-centered, tend to be narcissistic, because they think what they think is the only way. What they think is what they think that that's the only way. Like, that's all it is. There's no other possibilities at all. And that's self-centered narcissistic tendency right there. If you can't be open-minded to think that other people are just trying to improve their lives rather than trying to do something to benefit only themselves. See, the thing is the way to improve yourself, to help yourself, is to help others, to teach, to motivate, to inspire. When you do that, it pays back, right? And you're not doing those things to get paid back. But like I always say, you get out what you put in. And if you're not putting anything out into the world, you're not going to get anything in return. So you have to go out and do things without the anticipation of getting something in return. Because that's not what it's about. Because if you act that way, that ends up being a selfish act. And when you do selfish acts, you end up in a worse place. Self-improvement is about improving the lives of the people around you. Making people around you better, feel better, look better, achieve things that they may not have been able to achieve without your assistance or your help. So you got to approach every day with the want to help people. Now, I tend to be a pretty shy guy, actually, believe it or not. I know what you do on YouTube and your social, yeah, but I am actually pretty shy. It's hard for me to start up conversation for the first time or whatever. But once we talk, I can go, you know. And I tend to end up trying to help or teach people. So, go out into the world and try to help as many people as you can. You know, say hi to everybody and anybody you meet. Assist somebody. And over time it gets easier. You know, you stop being antisocial. And you become more social. And more helpful, more motivational, more disciplined, more inspiring. So try to go out and help people, and don't care what other people think. Don't worry about what people think your reasons are. You have your reasons for doing what you do, whether they're good, bad, or self-providing or selfless, whatever they are. Go out and help people. Teach people something. Have something to offer the world. Something to offer your children, your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, your family member, your cousins. Offer help in a way, in any way you can. And I'm not talking about going out and offering people money. I'm not talking about going out and offering to move someone's couch. I'm saying just anything at all. It could be an ear to listen. It could be advice. It could be an opinion. It could be just comfort and company. Do more selfless acts. Do more. And you'll appreciate yourself more. This is about self-improvement. This is about being healthy. This is about being fit. This is about becoming a better version of you. And that is a journey, an individual journey that you either want to take or you don't. So make sure you go out and get it. Work hard, train hard, help people, stay motivated, stay inspiring, stay disciplined. And remember, go out and get it. You get out what you put in. I'm gonna go in here and get mine. Hope you're getting yours.